What's up, guys? Trauma Unicorn here. How y'all doing? My wife put an empty Coke bottle on my desk. It's okay. Today we are going to do a quick one of these. When is hers? November 10th. It is the 6th. So hers is coming up. Okay. Good to know. Okay. How unfortunate. I'm gonna turn off my camera real quick. Please don't look at me like that. My friend took a shift back, but the manager asked me to help out one last time. I would have felt bad if I refused. Besides, everyone here tells me I'm doing a good job. I wish I could earn this kind of praise at my schoolwork. Well, you are always working when you should be studying. Being recognized for hard work isn't too bad, is it? True, I can't deny that. Anyway, today is my last day, no matter what. Excuse me. Alright, Sensei, order whenever you're ready. I think I'd like that special request we talked about last time. Are you still not over that? Even the manager wasn't on board. Although, I don't want to step on a teacher. It wouldn't feel right. Stepping on a teacher isn't wrong, but stepping on your master? Oh, so right. I can't argue with that. Go ahead and lie down. Kaya, master, you can't do that. Huh, you're so adorable. I feel like I've died and gone to heaven. Ugh, they're wasted. Drunks are the worst kinds of customers. What the hell is the manager doing? A real maid's headboard. Can I touch it? Bastard. I could always shut him up the easy way. No, wait. My gun is unsuitable for use indoors. Besides, if word got out that a maid shot a customer, what am I supposed to do? Get up and approach the drunkard. Huh? Who are you? I didn't order someone like you. Our cafe has maids of all shapes and sizes, I'll have you know. I'm placing an order for you to get the fuck out. What? The girl next to me? There's more to her than meets the eye. You think this is a joke? Good lord. I thought this was heaven, but it's eternal hell. Get away from me. Keep the chain and let me out. Thank you. Incredible. I owe you one for that. Thank you, Sensei. I only stepped off for a second, and look what happened. I'll have to report this to Valkyrie. I appreciate the help, stranger. Here's a special membership card for our maid cafe. That will let you enter without paying for the cover charge. You don't have to give me this. Do you want something else? If it's something we can do... No, don't tell me. Special fucking perv. If that's what the customer wants... What? Since when is the customer always right here? Wait. I don't think I'm ready. Fine. I'll do it. Okay, Sensei. Lie down.
生がいいなら私もいい。あ、いきなり立たないで、危ないから。
You're a very interesting person, Sensei. Let me make something perfectly clear. Today is the last time I'll ever do something like that in this cafe. Don't look so disappointed. If you wanted to do something like that somewhere more private, I'll consider it for you. Thank you so much, my master. Well, okay, there's my camera. Okay, next episode I think is just gonna be a whole fucking Momo Talk episode, because I gotta get through those fucking fast. I guess I don't have to get through them fast, but I'd like to get through them fast because there's so fucking many of them. Okay, story. Let's continue the Eden Treaty. Our stories. I don't remember any of the voices, so this is gonna be bad. Post-mortem, part 3. I thought I'd never see you again. Please, you know we're inseparable, whether you like it or not. You're right. It's been that way ever since we were little girls. So why did you come? It couldn't have been to interrogate me. They've been putting me through the ringer enough as it is already. Whatever it is, it must be important if you came all the way here in person. It's about Eris Squad. The Covert Special Operations Unit organized by Eris Student Council President? What more do you want to know? I've already said everything I know during my interrogation. From how I got in contact with Eris to the roles of each squad member, yes, I'm aware. Do you think I'm still hiding something? Want to torture it out of me? I've always heard the Sisterhood is a big fan of that kind of stuff. Those were the former council's methods. Not the Sisterhoods. Something so inhumane would never be tolerated in today's day and age. You're not wrong. I know. You hate things like that. I was only messing with you. I know this must sound weird coming from me, but Eris is really a big deal. Is Eris really a big deal anymore? They don't have access to more troops, weapons, or supplies without me backing them. Even if Squad still has it out for Trinity, isn't the Justice Task Force more than capable of handling them and any other remaining soldiers from Eris? Yes, that's been taken into consideration already. Eris shouldn't be a threat as far as the Eden Treaty is concerned. I thought so. Oh, and for the record, I did try to locate their district, but it wasn't easy. The only person who knows how to enter it is Sayori, the leader of the squad. If you really want to know, you could always ask Azusa. She may have betrayed them, but she's still an Eris student. Normally I could, but... Oh, I get it. She's under Shale's protection now, isn't she? You really did get on Sensei's bad side, huh, Nagi? Now you're too uncomfortable to ask for a favor. Sensei's, alliances, whatever, are with the students, so they're not going to do anything that would put Azusa in jeopardy. The two of you probably wouldn't have seen each other since everything that happened, have you? It's written all over your face. You can't bring yourself to face Sensei after being so harsh. Aw, even you can't be a bashful young lady, Nagi. Not that I don't know what it feels like. Sensei has come to visit a lot. It was hard having to decline each time. Well, I'm stuck here either way. I guess Sensei could use Shale's sway to force a meeting. But they would never do that, which somehow makes it even more annoying. They never quit. They never quite do what you want them to. I tried leaking all that misinformation, and it still didn't faze Sensei. Things would have been so much simpler if Sensei had just believed one of us and did as they were told. Or had they simply leaked everything I said, I wouldn't be in this predicament. Well, either way, don't you think everything turned out for the best? The real traitor's imprisoned. Eris is hardly a threat. And now the Eden Treaty can be signed as planned. You can finally find the peace you've been longing for, Nagi. Such a happy ending, isn't that nice? No, it's not. What do you have to be happy about, Mika? You're the traitor. You tried to destroy my halo. And for what? Because you hate Genia? You were willing to kill a friend you've known for most of your life over something as petty as that? And Sia too? Why? I was terrified when word of Sia's supposed death reached me. I couldn't help but to think I was next. She's the wisest of us, and even has prophetic dreams that she's used to her advantage. No one at Trinity is more dangerous than her. That's why she was targeted first. And given your political prowess, I assumed I was next. What is that supposed to mean? Anyway, I knew everything would fall on your shoulders if something were to happen to me, and I couldn't let that happen. I was desperate to find the culprit before it came to that. I didn't want you to be left all alone. I didn't want you to be hurt either. But who could be behind it? Genia, the General Student Council, or that big sister from Millennium? Perhaps the tyrant from Red Winter, or maybe the dark monarch of Shanhezhang. Or was there a traitor in our midst? It seemed unthinkable, but then again. And then I... Slow down, Nagi. It isn't that complicated. I hate Genia so much that I was willing to kill a dear old friend, right? Is that really all there is to it? There wasn't some kind of mistake or misunderstanding or subordination or subconscious belief that you couldn't control or... What other reason could there be? This is why I always liked you, Nagi. You're just too pure and naive. There's nothing you're missing. I tried to kill Sia and then you. That's all there is to it. You know how extreme I can be when it comes to my likes and dislikes, and I just can't go along with those scum from Genia. I don't want to link arms with them and pretend to be friends. Doesn't it make your skin crawl just having to coexist with the same city as them? And that's why you formed an alliance with Eris? Obviously. What else was a murderer like me supposed to do? Even if Sia is alive, I was still the one who tried to kill her. That isn't going to change. And then you never even realized it, Nagi. But how? How did you know me for so long without realizing the truth? You should know the answer to that better than I do. Because we're strangers at the end of the day. We've put up so many walls between us that there's no way we could ever truly know one another. I'll be leaving now, Mika. Take care, Nagi. Sorry, I can't see you out. Sorry, you can't see my face. I really gotta put up those fucking blinds. Why lie to her like that? I sure do have a lot of visitors today. See you next, huh, Hanako? Yes, but this isn't a personal visit. I'm here on business. That makes sense. Since you didn't enter with Nagi, then are you here on the Sisterhood's behalf, following their orders now? Not that it matters to me either way. Anyway, what were you talking about just now? I wasn't lying. I've been performing a post-mortem investigation on your actions based on all the information I've received from the Sisterhood. In other words, I've been analyzing what Miss Sonomika's motive was. Wow, how daring to admit that right in front of the person in question. A little tasteless, too. You tried to destroy the Eden Treaty because of your hatred of Genia. That much is clear. What I don't know is who goaded you into that decision or why you ultimately teamed up with Eris to become the new host. Your initial plan was probably to simply abduct Sia and hold her captive. Really, that's all that needs to happen for the title of host to change hands. But Eris Squad had different plans. They were out to destroy Sia's halo from the very beginning. That isn't where the story ends, though. You were initially told that Sia was dead, and I'm guessing that's when you began to have a mental breakdown. You likely fell into panic, became a murderer in your own mind, and nothing was going to convince you otherwise. There was no turning back. You weren't going to stop until you achieved what you set out to do. What other choice was there? You must have been wallowing in despair and driven by destructive impulse. Hold on just a second. Don't you know it's rude to psychologically analyze someone straight to their face? I was the one who gave the order to kill Sia, and I was the one who stabbed my childhood friend Nagi in the back. Despair, impulsive, what are you talking about? Are you an idiot? No, but I do have a very good memory. Destroying her halo wasn't part of the plan, though. Give me a little credit. I'm not a murderer. It's all because of that little mishap that things have gotten out of hand like this. Get it? I can't turn back now because of that. Because of you. There are a few other things that don't add up. I was under the impression that there was really a traitor out there, but I didn't think she would reveal herself there and then and there. After all that would mean throwing away her biggest advantage, anonymity. No strategist would choose to do that. It doesn't make any sense. That is one regret I had. I really goofed that one up. You didn't let me finish, bitch! It doesn't make any sense. Unless you were afraid that Aeris was going to kill Nagisa too. Isn't that right? You were afraid that they would kill her like they did Sia. So hand her over. I promise not to kill her. She may have spent the rest of her school life in confinement, but it won't be so bad. You're stronger than you're given credit for, Mika. Sure, you've proved just as strong in combat as someone is just. Sure, you've proved you're just as strong in combat as someone like the Justice Task Force president. But it's more than that. I did my best to keep my composure during our confrontation, but in reality, I know how precious the situation was. I had to be prepared for the worst-case scenario, that even the Sisterhood would be forced to retreat. But then you surrendered. You were resigned after hearing that Sia was still alive. Enough. What are you trying to say? Are you taking pity on me? Will your claim I never meant a single word I said that I didn't intend for any of these terrible things to happen? That I was just confused, stupid little girl who made a bad choice or two? Ha ha ha! You're so funny, Hanako. Absolutely hilarious. It really isn't that complicated. I'm just a traitor, a murderer who sold out her friend and allies to hold on to a grudge in her twisted, treacherous heart. I'm not trying to hide that fact anymore. I deserve to be held after everything I did. Even if I did have some other underlying motives, how would you ever know for sure? Then, the truth, as you know, it could only be what you see. So denying what's right in front of you makes you blind. Isn't that right, Hanako? Why desperately cling to something you can't possibly prove, I just watched, too. How is Sia doing right now? You two were close, weren't you? Are you sure she's safe? Was the real lie that she was dead all along? If that's the case, then why can't I see her? You wouldn't just torment me with lies like that, would you? That's so malicious. Maybe you're the reason maybe you're the one we need to be suspicious of. I'll be going now, Mika. I won't share my speculations with anyone else, not even Nagisa. Do whatever fancies you. It doesn't really concern me. I will, and I'll keep all of this from Trauma Unicorn Sensei too. That's what you deserve for betraying Sensei, isn't it? Take care, Mika. I'm sure they have cameras or something watching everything. Why wouldn't they? It may be discipline, but you're downright cruel, Hanako. Whatever. So much for keeping quiet about it. That's what she said. I just wanted to tease her a little bit, but I may have gone too far again. I should apologize to her sometime for losing my composure like that. For now, I think that sums up everything we know about the incident. Mika despised Jania so much that she conspired against her fellow Tea Party members. She ordered an attack on Sia, which Squad carried out. That was when Azusa destroyed the room Sia was staying in. Each party was acting on their own motives in mind. The end result was them stepping on each other's toes due to constant distrust and misunderstandings, leading us to where we are now. That's everything we know, Sensei. It still feels like something's missing. Could this have started when Mika wanted to tease Sia?
Where is this coming from? It's a bit of an extreme thought experiment, but in that case, let's consider Mika's personality first. Everyone knows Mika and politics don't mix. And despite the recent revelations, that seems to hold true. She's the type to act before weighing the pros and cons.
Excuse me.
It could be that she was looking to get back at Sia for always admonishing her and treating her like a child. Additionally, Sia is the type that can push people's buttons sometimes. Still, if Mika was just looking for a little friendly revenge, why involve Eris? It just doesn't seem realistic. Actually, had she used that excuse, I would have called it too convenient.
Maybe.
Don't tell me you're considering on that idea already.
Conceding on that idea already. But what if Mika really did want to reconcile with Eris?
You're proposing that she approached Eris in the hope of reconciling, but all they did was take advantage of her? They used her hatred of Jania against her? No, what you really mean is, it's impossible to know Mika's true intentions from the outside looking in.
Can we prove anyone has ever reached paradise?
The fifth koan. Those who reach paradise cannot be found, and should not exist outside of paradise. Therein lies the paradox of trying to prove paradise's existence.
In other words, how can you prove someone else's sincerity?
That's right. Even if we could truly understand someone else's perspective, it wouldn't be theirs anymore. In which case, it would be impossible to prove their sincerity. In this analogy, paradise would be the sincerity of others. Is that what you mean to say? That may be. It's impossible to trust someone's heart directly. We can't prove the sincerity it holds, just as we can't prove anyone has ever reached paradise. It is a paradox, though, through and through. So it's impossible to know anyone's true intentions?
Seemingly. There's no point in trying to prove the impossible. That's why you have to have faith. You have to believe in paradise, and you have to put trust in others.
I suppose you're right. That's how you've always been, Sensei. Even from the very beginning, when there was so much doubt swirling in so many lies. You were even fair to Mika and Nagisa. You were the kind of person who will always trust their students, even if it leads to betrayal, right?
I do my best to sympathize with them, even when it comes to that.
Why? How can you be so understanding?
It's a teacher's job to trust their students. Adults have responsibilities to lead by example. I almost just got the chills at that. I don't know why. I have faith that those two will make up someday. I hope Nagisa and Mika can open up to each other. I have faith. I guess. I don't know. Maybe not now, but someday. God, the artwork in this fucking game is phenomenal. Maybe once the Eden Treaty has been put to rest, I'd like to bring them together and talk. Hopefully all of us can bury the hatchet and move on. I'd like to bring them together and talk.
I think that's a wonderful idea. I'd like for all of us to get together once all of this is over. There's no reason we shouldn't keep struggling to reach one another, right?
It's the only thing we can do.
You're absolutely right.
God, Hanako is cute. To be continued. What comes next? Well, fuck. Quit. Unfortunately, I had only time for one of those today. And I don't know why I was taking so many screenshots, because I already have the thumbnail for this episode. It is Karen's fucking special scene. It is Karen's fucking scene.
あっさりと終えられましたね。
No, but you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's do one more of these. I've been putting in all-nighters for the past few days, so I'm really out of it. On top of that, the dispatch orders and documents I have to process are piling up. Whenever something like this happens, everyone turns to me. Everyone else has the day off, and I'm the only person working today. It's so annoying and frustrating. It's because they rely on the head prefect? I don't know. They rely on the head prefect. Everyone leans on you, Hina. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to vent to you. Please forget what I said. Can't do that one. That's a fucking special scene. I always feel like I'm being lied to. There's no way I'll ever like carrots. Let's go eat delicious carrots. Are you ready to try a carrot restaurant? Do I have to go? If I die today, it's your fault. I'll treat you like a proper lady. Okay. I believe you. God, fucking another one that I can't fucking do right now. Trainer, is it okay? Can I see you about this? Can I see you a bit this weekend? Eek! But my muscles are still... I've been working out really hard. Oh, that's not it, trainer. This isn't about exercising. In that case, okay. Got it. I'll see you then. I mean, I may as well. I don't have a lot of time left before I gotta go do other shit. That's why I started stream early today. Normally I start stream at 11, but I had to start early today because I have shit I gotta do at fucking 11:30, and it's 11:18 right now, so. Oh, there you are, trainer. I've been waiting for you. Huh? Did I come to buy more things for training? No, not this time. I just couldn't think of a better place to meet. Maybe that's because working out is all we talk about. That's why today I wanted to talk to you about something else with you. I'm sorry, trainer. You must have been busy today. I feel so selfish for wasting your time like this. I don't mind. I could use a change of pace. Oh. So this is supposed to be a date. Huh? Date? I didn't mean... I wouldn't mind that, but... So where should we go first? As it so happens, the diets we planned out let us have sugar and fat today. I think this is what people refer to as a cheat day. So, if it's alright with you, let's go somewhere to take advantage of that. I'm down for something sweet. You got it, trainer. Like you, Sumair? Sorry, I didn't mean to be pervy. It's just... She's a sweet girl. That's what I was insinuating. I'm sorry. Wow, it's been so long since I've been to a place like this. I often hear about my classmates' favorite cafes and run by people going in and out of them. I always thought there wouldn't be anything for someone like me. But now that I'm here, I can appreciate how cute it is on the inside. Good choice, trainer. May I take your order? Oh, please give me a minute. Oh, this is cake. It's so cute. You want to order that one? Yes, trainer. Oh, but before we order, excuse me, I have a question. Sure, what is it? Is it about the cake? It's about the cake with the cute mascot. Where can I find the nutritional information for this dessert? I'm sorry? The total calories, the amount of sugar and fat. Oh, and I'm sure it won't be too much, but I'd also like to know how much protein it contains. Oh, I don't know. Hey, Sumair? Yes, trainer? Oh, I'm doing it again. I'm so sorry. Let's start over. Pretend that didn't happen. Sorry. Fair. Afterward, Sumair and I got our desserts and sat down. I'm still so sorry about earlier, trainer. I know today is a cheat day, but I can't ignore how important my diet is to my training program. Having a healthy diet is key to staying healthy and building muscle mass. That reminds me, have you been taking the protein supplements I gave you?
There's a limit to the amount of protein you can get from ordinary food naturally. That's why supplements are made. They make it easy to increase your intake of proteins and high BV. BV? That's biological value. It refers to ingesting nutrients responsible for the maintenance and growth of the body. Sumair? Oh. Not again. I'm sorry, trainer. I got carried away again. That happens whenever I start talking about working out. I have no excuse anymore, trainer. It's okay, let's just enjoy the food. If you say so.
After that, Sumair and I ate our delicious desserts. Is that all you did? Ever did a head back?
Sure. Huh? I look like I'm feeling down? It's just... I feel guilty for being so hyper-focused on training. Today was supposed to be our day off, where we could talk about normal stuff.
Is that not what we did? I thought we had a good time together.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am. Wait a minute.
Huh?
The cake you bought was part of our special promotion. We're giving away these dolls as on a first-come, first-served basis. I didn't think we had any in stock, but I checked and found one left. Here it is.
So cute.
Have a great day.
Wow, trainer. Isn't it adorable?
I think so too, Sumair.
Yeah. One way or another, the day I spend with you always seems to end on a high note. Trainer? Shit, it's starting to get windy. I hope we get to have more days like this together. Thank you for making yourself available, trainer.
Okay. That's unfortunately all the time I got for this episode, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Hope everyone's having a marvelous day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.